Welcome back to Ozarks FOX AM. We heard an amazing song earlier.
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps, Cal.
Sure.
The Petersen family from Branson. Now we're chatting with Ellen and Matt Petersen, brother and sister. We love your family already. We want to be your best friends, backup singers, whatever we can do.
I don't think they need any more singers.
They don't need any more.
We need backup dancers.
Oh, backup dancers. You got it.
We've been working on a lyrical, so that might work.
We've got something.
Okay.
We've got something ready.
Ellen, your family's amazing. Tell us a little bit about your family, how you got started singing and in Branson.
Yeah, so my dad was in the Air Force, so growing up we were homeschooled and we moved around a lot. Just every couple years we got a different assignment. And my dad wanted something that would kind of keep us more close as a family. And so we went to a bluegrass festival and he saw these families playing music together and he decided that he wanted his family to be a family bluegrass band. So he bought me a banjo at the festival and we just started practicing together, and it was definitely a big shift, and slowly a couple churches asked us to play, and then when we moved to Branson after he retired from the Air Force, there were just endless opportunities like Silver Dollar City and a couple places in town that opened their doors. And then 9 years ago, the IMAX contacted us about playing in the Little Opry Theater. And so we just would play there on the weekends while we went to college at College of the Ozarks. And so once we graduated, we decided we wanted to do full-time. So this is our 9th season of doing the Branson show thing, and we love it.
How nice that you all could sing when Dad decided that
right.
he wanted to put
Did
together.
you know that?
Yeah.
Well, I already played guitar. My sister Katie played violin, and then Ellen kind of drew the short straw, and he's like, well, we need a banjo player. So
There's no drums in bluegrass, so yeah.
Sitting there crying while
But
playing
that's
the
a tough
banjo.
instrument to learn.
The banjo.
The banjo.
I'm still learning, so
Yes.
yes.
Oh, wow. So at least there was music in the family. It wasn't like all of a sudden, here's some instruments, go for it. You had the musical inclination as a family anyway. Is that correct?
Yeah, our parents are very musical.
Okay.
So they grew up, that's kind of how they met. They were playing music together and doing a lot of stuff. So my mom has a master's on the trumpet, which doesn't really help a whole lot with the bluegrass world.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I think Mom should break out the trumpet.
I think she should.
I think that'd be great.
On one of our albums, she does play the trumpet. So you'll have to get one and
Couldn't you,
figure out which one it is.
like fusion, in fusion, all like a trumpet into bluegrass, I think you could start something.
All these different styles.
The different sounds. He's looking at me like I'm crazy, so I don't think.
Oh my goodness.
We'll ask you.
Everyone's got an idea for it.
We're adding them on, Matt.
And we were talking about your family harmony and how there's nothing closer than that.
Yeah.
How beautiful,
So beautiful.
it is.
It makes blending so easy to do when you're all related, and you get used to singing together. So I can just look at my sister Katie and her eyes will widen, and I'll know that she needs something's wrong with her fiddle and I need to step in and take a banjo, right? You just are on a really similar wavelength when you're family. So it helps so much.
It's so great.
And you have been very fortunate enough to travel a lot. I happened to see Ellen's Facebook page last fall or in the winter, and you had gone to Ireland and other places and toured?
We just got back about a month ago. We toured over in Ireland for our 3rd time. And so that's kind of a cool opportunity because that's really the kind of the birthplace of America folk and bluegrass music. A lot of the fiddle tunes, Irish fiddle tunes and songs. And so we were over there. We travel. We were over there for 21 days. And the people over there are so great. They're great friends now at this point. And they love all of your music. We went over the first time, and by the time we returned, they had memorized our first album, and so they're singing along with these originals. And they don't do that over here in the States. Like, they don't memorize your music like they do, and they know everything about you and everything about the music. And so we've just been really thankful. But when we travel, it does make us even more thankful that we get to play music together.
Right.
And have stable lives here in Branson and be involved with our church and our community and different things. And so we like to do that, but it does give us a great perspective of what we have here in Branson. So.
Do you think you'll be doing more traveling? Do you guys book yourselves overseas, or do you have someone that does that?
Yeah, we do. I'd handle most of the bookings, and so we'll be over there again in August. We're going to Finland and then Ireland again. So.
Can we go with you? Because that was my favorite trip that I ever took, was to Ireland.
Really?
And the people are really great. Thank you. That'd
we
be
have
awesome.
backup dancers.
Oh, backup dancers.
Backup dancers. We'll do a little Irish
Hey,
jig.
we'll do. What is that Irish?
Yeah, the Lord of the Dance thing.
Lord of the Dance.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
You're gonna love. Have you been to Finland? Finland is one of my favorite places I've been.
Never been.
It is
so it'll be the first
amazing.
time.
And you're going in summer, which is better than me going in
Yes,
winter. It was
yes.
not good.
Yes.
So your whole entire family plays together. When you're working on a song like an original and you're writing it, who has the most input on the music, the lyrics? How do you put it together? Is it a one person? Does one person take the lead?
Definitely our sister Katie. She has written several really great original music. Some we've recorded on albums, some we really need to, and we just haven't got around to it. But she just has just a very musical ear, and she's great at lyrics, which is very hard to do. So she handles a lot of the arranging and the musical, and Matt will help with melodies because she doesn't play.
Thanks, Ellen.
He does like the chords and can help like actually make it feel more like a bluegrass song.
Right.
And our mom has a huge background in theory through her master's,
that helps
and
a
so
lot
she helps.
too.
And then since we've had Emmett Franz has been part of our group for about a year now, and so he actually helps a whole lot with just having another great musical outside source to help out. So
how does he fit in with your family dynamic? That's got to be daunting, coming into a family who's so close.
So tight.
Well, I mean, he's not here to speak for himself. Sorry, Emmett, but he grew up, he toured with his family for over 20 years, the Franz family. They toured all over, and so he's very used to the road life, the show life, and he's just very laid back. And so when we start fighting, he just he just gets out and he just smiles and he's very entertained.
He's very smart to back away from the family dynamic.
Yeah.
How can they get your music real quick? Can they?
Yeah, our website is petersonband.com, and that has info about our Branson show, our music on iTunes, Spotify, and all that fun stuff.
Thank you, guys. We're going to get to hear another song from the Petersens coming up. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Can't wait.
I know. I was going to ask about the fighting. Come on, you're a family. There's got to be arguments, right?
We have a dream.